I wonder what I should do today.
Good morning, Freddy. What you doing?
Oh, hello there, Sally. I was just wondering what to do today.
Silly. It's a school day. I think you should go to school.
School? Oh man, I really don't want to go to school today. I'd better ask George.
George? George who?
Why, George Washington, of course. I ask him everything.
You're silly, Freddy. You can't ask George Washington. He's been dead for centuries.
No, silly, not the real George Washington. I'm talking about my quarter.
Oh, you mean because George Washington is on it?
Duh, of course.
Well, how do you ask your quarter, I mean George?
Simple. Watch. George, should I go to school today? Heads for yes, and tails for no way, Jose.
Freddy, you can't.
Shh! George has spoken, and the answer is no. Yippee! I don't have to go to school.
You're gonna get in big trouble.
I'll just tell him it's George's fault.
Well, Abraham Lincoln wants me to go to school. Bye.
Funny. I didn't see her with a penny.
Frederick!
Uh-oh. It's never good when she called me Frederick instead of Freddy.
Frederick Wilson Stafford.
Uh-oh. Middle and last name too? Not good at all. Yeah, Mom.
Who left this mess in the kitchen?
What mess?
The spilled milk, open cereal all over the table and the floor, and napkins all over galore.
Oh, that was mine.
Well, why didn't you clean it up?
George said I didn't have to.
Who? Never mind. I'm going to let your father handle this.
Okay, cool. Dad's not home till late. Maybe she'll forget by then.
I heard that. Don't count on it.
Mind your own business.
Did you finish that science project?
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Better ask George. Hey George, should I finish my science project? No. Cool. I like you, George. You're a man after my own heart.
See you at school.
I ain't going to school. George said I didn't have to.
Whatever.
Sisters. Okay, George. Decision time. Off to the mall. Heads. Or to the park. Tails. Cool. The mall it is.
Hey, where's Freddy?
I think he's in his room with George.
George? Who's that? Does he live around here?
He's, an exchange student. Yeah, to coin a phrase.
Huh? Whatever. Frederick!
Hey!
Hey, George. Should I go down to my dad?
Yes.
Coming! Yeah, Dad?
Why weren't you at school today, Fred?
Well, George said I didn't have to.
George? Oh, that George. Oh, you know George too. Oh, now I understand. That's great. Here, let me talk to George.
Dad, have you gone crazy too?
What's going on here?
See, Sally, even Dad thinks it's okay to ask George.
I sure do. Can I ask George something, son?
Sure, Dad. Ask him whether we should have pizza or hamburgers for supper tonight.
What? We're having stuffed squash.
Yeah.
I have a better idea. George, I've got a question for you. Freddy here has decided to let you make all the important decisions in his life instead of using his brain or obeying those who are over him. He's in a lot of trouble. Should I ground him for a year, heads, or give all his toys to his sister, tails?
Wait, you can't do that. That's not fair. You can't do that.
It was tails. It was tails.
Hold on there, Sally. Fred, I think you just learned a lesson. The choices we make need to be made with wisdom and by doing what is right. We can't blame our bad decisions on anyone or anything.
I'm sorry. I was using George as an excuse to get my own way.
Let me see that quarter, George. George, should Freddy vacuum the whole house, heads, or do the dishes, tails?
Wow. Mom, how did you do that?
standing on edge.
Does that mean I don't have to do either?
Nope, that means you have to do both.
Thanks a lot, George.